We had to let the drone catch up. Don't worry, it's not a predator drone. It's an unarmed drone today.
Is this your sign or somebody else's?
It's somebody else's. I just loved it, so I'm just carrying it.
Everybody?
Oh, absolutely. I'll be there all 4 days.
Yeah.
I'll absolutely be there.
Let's just try to stay in there.
Thank you for you're Code Pink, right?
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for organizing this. I appreciate it. Well, supporting.
I did organize it.
Part. Well,
One piece of it.
okay. Well, we all do our part, right?
So, where are you and what are you doing?
What? Hey, what's up?
That's the guy in the white truck down there with the flashing lights with the no plates that was filming everyone on the top of the hill. So I think we should definitely film a lot of him, don't you? Hey, look, there's a hummingbird drone right there.
Oh
Hi,
my
hummingbird
God! Wow.
Hi, hummingbird drone.
Did you hear they're making drones smaller than that? You know they spy on us every time we have an event. You act surprised. Donna?
No, I know. I just like to.
Oh, it was. Which guy? Who was it? That one over
Yeah, the
there?
one that's flashing the lights with no plates.
Yeah, they always
up
have
on the
no
hill.
plates. Just like when, if they don't have plates, they're probably not occupied. That's for sure.
You guys ought to start a new group, Dogs Against Drones.
Yeah. Border Collies against drones.
Subgroup, Border Collies. I got Dirt Wiener Stencils against
A working group, yeah.
Telling us to stay on the sidewalk.
They want me on the sidewalk, but I can't get a good view for you guys if I'm on the sidewalk, so I'm going to have to risk arrest by being off the sidewalk. I'm sorry.
You're always a rebel. See, we had policemen right here.
Where is the general?
Well, the guy with the noise.
Where is the actual drone site? Is it back there or up here? Right here? Okay.
Who are you asking?
That's it. With the fence. Okay, I see.
If you want to get the white car that's filming them, he's behind you.
Which car? Which one? Oh, he's been taking photos. I know. That's the car taking, with the person inside that had a really large camera taking pictures of us, which I personally don't care. I'm used to it, but some people don't like it, so. And everyone's kind of surrounding me. Alright, come on, dogs.
Walking to where the people are.
We're at the General Atomics site here in Poway, California. Starting off the beginning of 4 days of action against unmanned drones that kill people by remote control.
I'm now trying to pull the office.
And we are marching to the front of General Atomics, I believe. Oh yeah, I got some water for them. They've been there.
I live down in San Diego.
Sure, that would be great. Thanks. They've been to a lot of marches, so. Drones fly, kids die. You know, we're supposed to be fighting terrorism, but tell me who the terrorist is when whole countries are afraid of, you know, of a drone killing their, you know, a member of their family. We saw Bradley Manning exposed, you know, drone strikes because somebody was wearing a camera and they mistook it for a gun. And so, you know, you're giving people a whole lot of power that they have no right to. That's not in our Constitution. We don't allow anyone to be judge, jury, and executioner without a trial, without due process, without, you know, a jury of your peers. Well, where is that? Why aren't we seeing that? Why are these war profiteers getting away with this? Because nobody wants to stand up and fight back, that's why. And so that's why we're out here today. To say no more, we'll take our Constitution back, and you know, we're not going to keep killing innocent people, pretending they're the terrorists when we're the ones terrorizing them. If you think about it, if we're killing 50 innocent civilians for every one terrorist, if they even are a terrorist, it's just unacceptable.
Is that right? Started back to yeah. Good.
And it's never too late to do the right thing. You know, we can always change course. This doesn't have to continue. Just because they're making a lot of money off of it doesn't mean it has to continue. And also, when does it get turned around on us? We were the only ones with the technology, but that's changing. Country after country is going to have drones, and they're eventually going to be used on us in our country. And so we need to get on top of it right now and make sure we get strict laws and rules against abuse and overusing of drones. As we know, Obama and the FAA are planning on allowing up to 30,000 drones in the sky in like the next 10 years. And so it's up to you to get your city to pass anti-drone action. You've got to stand up. Your politicians aren't going to do it for you. We, the people, have to quit relying on politicians and do it ourselves. So that's why we're out here. And that's why we risk arrest, and that's why we're, you know, that's why we go through this. Home of the Predator drone.
No, we were doing a Let's Battle Lee, and we didn't want to hurt his campaign. So we just moved to a street corner. But see, the first time we decided, you know, tell the chief to hit a time.
Still recording.
I can't even think about what it must be like. It should be clear. Really?
Thank you for watching.
The new green solar system that they built just outside of Las Vegas.
Come on, dogs.
I have three large towers, and then it has all these solar panels. I mean, a wide open field full of solar panels.
If you're just tuning in, I'm live streaming from Poway, California. General Atomics, the home of the many drones actually they make here, but the Predator drone, the unmanned one that kills innocent civilians, is made here. And we're here to say that we would like due process back, and we're not going to take no for an answer.
Yeah, it does. You got a good picture of the man. I should look at it.
Hey, Miss Donna. It's getting hot out here in Poway.
Oh, goodness.
Whew. Feels like summer already.
77 and sunny when I
San Diego's always like this.
I know. Until you go to the beach and then it's like 60.
It's like this 204 days out of the year.
Yep. Paradise. They're making drones in paradise. Why? Why? Why are they making drones in paradise?
Don't give any ideas. That's it.
I think we're going all the way to Home Depot, right? I hope the sound and the picture is okay. Can you guys, how does it look? Am I rattling your ears off too much? If you can tell, I'm fired up about this topic. I got the next 4 days off to cover these protests. I don't like extrajudicial drone strikes, and I don't like drones. And I do like the Constitution. Not that you care what I like anyway, but I'm just really excited that people are standing up for what's right for once, because I've waited so long for this.
Next time, bring a spray bottle.
Oh, I know, huh? Should I wet him down a little?
Maybe.
Hey, Kenny. Charlie Brown. His tongue always hangs out. There you go. Alright, had to give the dogs a little wet down. They're getting a little hot under the collar. So what we're doing right now, that's General Atomics. They're the maker of the Predator drone. And we're protesting against drones. Because we're smart enough to know that eventually they'll be used on us if we continue our behavior in these countries. And we're smart enough to know we don't want them in the home, in the homeland. We don't want drones flying over everywhere. Do we need that? No, we're not at war. We haven't declared war with any country that I know of. It's sheriffs and not SDPD out here, huh?
Did you see the car with no plates?
The unmarked car, yeah, they follow me all the time. Yeah, the ones with no plates. I know those ones, yeah. Who do you think they were? I'm assuming it was DHS, but I have no idea. Here we have a couple armed guards. Oh, huh. More than a couple. I guess we have 5, 6.
And it was so gratifying to him when he was able to read,
nice spring day for it if you got to stand out here in a black uniform.
Drones fly, kids die. Think about it. Think about what you're doing, who you're protecting. Oh yeah, I know, they freaking stalk me every day, trust me. I know all about gang stalkers. Woo! See though, when you're all in like me, gang stalkers aren't gonna stop you. Nothing's gonna stop you.
My daughter's dog in.
It's we win now, or that's the only option. We win. We don't quit. There's no failure for the people that continue to fight on. Especially when you're on the right side of history.
I know.
But it can be scary and intimidating when people start harassing you with no plates on their vehicles. Yes, it is scary. I'm not gonna lie.
With the cost and the development of all the programs supposedly to get the boogeymen outside of the country, and then everything always turns into.
Whew, it's hot.
Yeah, we get to create our own change here.
Yeah, you guys got it made, man. Come on. Don't be eating bird poop off the ground, dog.
I know it was a drone that I saw. It was big, but it's nothing. First it was two fighter jets flying together.
When?
Coming up the freeway.
Just right now?
When I got here.
Oh, well, because we have Miramar right there, you know?
And they flew straight to Miramar Road. Yeah, that's before Miramar Road. I know they're going to land. Like, do you have any other?
Thanks, PDX. How's the picture look? Can you guys see? Hopefully it's not too shaky, and hopefully the sound is good. Pardon me? Yeah. We're on Global Rev Live, and we have 16 regular viewers on our channel, and we're also being carried by Occupy Earth, I think.
Well, of course, but I'm not saying it's not going to come. But this certainly the excuse to produce these tools are not going to protect us against it. They're going to consolidate the effort that they started a long time ago, and that's the key part. Keep us quiet, keep it in corral.
Thanks, Todd. What the heck is a widget? You guys, I hope you know I'm totally like a technophobe, so you guys need to train me up on some of this stuff. I know a lot of I'm smart about a lot of stuff, but technology is not one of my specialties. I wouldn't even be a live streamer, except nobody else seems to want to do it in San Diego. And it's really important that this message get out. Oh, you guys are beautiful.
Now you'll get paid.
Hi.
Now people that are driving by our home.
Thank you. Yeah, kill the drones, not the people. How you? Oh, sorry. Trying to walk backwards here. Whew. It's hot out here today. Breaking a sweat here. Thanks for watching, everybody. It's really beautiful and quiet and peaceful here. It's hard to believe that they're making these weapons of mass destruction here. But they are. The Predator drone is made here at General Atomics. And if you follow the money, you'll see that the war profiteers, they fund both sides. And so, it's not in our best interest to be droning people indiscriminately and to possibly allow it to open the door to allow it over here. That's what they want, you know. They want to sell more drones, not less. How do they do that? By getting drones into the homeland. They want to bring drones into the U.S. That's what their next idea is.
Homeland Security, you know where that started?
Where?
Adolf.
Yeah, I believe it.
Adolf Hitler. He was the first idea, the architect of that.
He was also the first one to add fluoride to the water.
Yes, he was.
But when you talk about that, people think you're crazy. So. We got a nice big chemtrail over there going on. Can you see it? I see it every day in San Diego.
Well, I don't want spying by the government, and I think that half is what they want to do, and the other half might be actually, I don't know what they plan on doing, but they can arm these drones, and I think they're a terrible threat to any company.
What the heck is a widget? How the hell do you go into a widget? What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. They're schooling me up on the technology stuff here, yeah. Yeah, my buddy's telling me how to do one-touch streaming or whatever. I have it downloaded on my phone. It's like I just have to enter my name and password and then I'm live, so it's pretty easy. Anyone that wants to live stream, it's really easy. And it's free. You can download the Ustream app for free and get started the same day. I didn't know squat about live streaming when I started on a regular cell phone recording 30-second clips. So anyone can do this, and we need media. We need citizen media. All you need is a decent cell phone and internet, and you can go.
You take a regular England bread, and you take the die-cut heart, and you sew to it.
You can be like me and not know anything about technology, and you can still figure out how to live stream. Don't let anyone discourage you from that. It's very important with the mainstream media not covering any of this stuff, or coming out and covering it in their own distorted way, that we create our own media. We become the media. And that way we show the citizens how inept mainstream media is. Where are they? Why aren't they here? Because they don't give a damn. It doesn't fit their story they're selling you. But you're not buying it anymore. You wouldn't be here, so. Be the media. Share this link. Help us out. Let people know this is happening. There is opposition to unmanned drones that kill people by remote. And we're going to be out here for the next 4 days. Tomorrow we're going to be at the CEO of General Atomics. Saturday we're going to be downtown. And I don't know where we're going to be Sunday, but we're going to be somewhere talking about drones and how to end extrajudicial drone strikes. And letting the people know that we oppose this bullshit. How much further are we marching?
Sure. Keeps us all in line. It's actually a circle, isn't it? You put another terrorism error.
Come on, dogs! Are we making a right? Okay. Right turn, right turn.
So far, so good.
Whew. All right. We got our own drone, but it's not going to kill anyone, I promise. The other thing besides the extrajudicial drone strikes is we don't need 30,000 drones flying around. We don't need corporations having drones, and that's where this is going, because these guys make a lot of money off this. And so what we need you to do is to work in your community to put a stop to drones and to make anti-drone legislation in your area. We need you to organize that and make, keep drones out of your own community. That's pretty much all. Not the only thing we can do, but that's one thing you can do to at least keep them out of law enforcement's hand, or make it so they at least have to get a court order to just be flying drones around if they want to go spy on somebody. Get a warrant, because if you're using a drone to look into somebody's house, shouldn't they have to have a warrant for that? I believe so. But the politicians aren't going to do it for us. We got to put their feet to the fire. I swear, that looks like the same guy from the other corner. Weird. They all look the same. They all look like they're straight out of the Matrix or something. Yeah, take the blue pill. They took the blue pill or the red pill. I don't know.
Roll it up.
Some kind of PowerPoint in matches.
I don't have unlimited data. Verizon screwed me over on that. They took it away from me. So now I pay for my overages every month. So I think it's funny when people say Occupy is dead. Why am I going over my data every month then, if it is covering these actions? Tell me that. I know, he's hot. I need to get him something to drink. I know. He's got his fur coat on.
Hi guys. A little bit late, but you know. I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't even know they had a place over this way. They got.
Is that their place too? Oh wow. So they make these things inside the buildings. They make these drones inside the buildings. Wow.
I don't know. I'm not.
That is so gnarly.
No. Good, I guess. Somebody wants to start.
Rise PDX, whoever you are, you're making me laugh my ass off. Yes, I know the people saying Occupy is dead want it to be dead. I know. They're the same people that took our Facebook group down. Trust me, I know.
I did that on
The more successful we are, the more they troll us. We know that.
Fort Leavenworth. Oh, yeah. And we were all bunched up.
Seen our first rodeo. It's not our first protest. There's some beautiful coat pink ladies.
We did. Oh, wait.
Oh my God, I'm sweating. I like her,
My sign went limp.
Let's get a look at Thanks for watching, everybody. We're live from Poway. We're protesting drones, and we're actually at the production site of the Predator. The people that make the Predator drone. It's General Atomics, one of the world's premier war profiteers. And they want to bring drones to America. And we're here to say that everyone needs to stand up and say no to that. You need to lobby your city, your community you live in, to make sure there's very strict drone restrictions. And we need to put a stop to kill list and other killings that fall outside of the Constitution. Or actually remote controlled killings, some people call them, because you have the military using remote controls in Nevada to kill people in other countries like Afghanistan. Woo! Alright, I need something to drink. Now we're talking, now there's some cars. What are we doing? Going that way?
Some are.
Oh, okay.
Hey, man.
We're spreading out?
Hey, dude. I'll be back.
You better! What are we doing? Spreading out?
Yeah, I guess so. We're going to send 5,000 troops that way and 3,000 troops this way. Conquering, split up, conquering.
Oh, look, there's people over there too. Have they been there the whole time?
I don't know.
Weird. They weren't walking with us, were they?
Those are obviously the smart people. They're sitting in the shade over there.
I know, they're all in there. They got chairs and everything. Like, really?
Yeah.
Nice. Some of the protesters that didn't want to march, looks like they brought chairs and they're taking it in the shade. Hey, at least they're here though. They're definitely supporting, so that's cool. drones fly, kids die. And adults are terrorized. If you lived in a country where a drone strike could kill you at any minute, can you imagine? If that's not being terrorized, what is? Tell me, I beg you. Alright, you guys are awesome. Bitchin', man. I love it. Very cool, very cool. Hi, Carol. Good, hot. Oh, you're welcome, man. Thanks for doing this. Love it.
Awesome. Hi, puppies.
I need to give these guys some water, though. Does anybody have any water? Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. I don't want to drink their only water, though. It's okay. We have. I think they have more over there. Yeah, we had a couple. There was a couple cases over there. I bet somebody brings them over here. I haven't counted, but I'll try to get a count if you want.
Yeah, maybe Rick can get a count. No. Looks good.
Yeah, I think there's at least. I know there's at least 50 because.
I think there's more than that.
Yeah, probably more. I know. We have like about 15 just right on our corner, so. And being with them, there being no parking, I'm assuming this would be the worst turnout day too. You know, Friday and Saturday will probably be bigger, right?
Well, you know, we were kind of sort of counting on about at least 50 per demo.
Per day.
Because it's during the day and people work.
Yeah.
I think Saturday will be really good.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
some people have taken time off for work.
I did. I took all 4 days
that's
off.
awesome. But our goal was really, you know, a minimum of 50 per demo.
Oh, yeah.
You know, anything. And I think people are on their way because they're just getting off work. I've got
Yeah.
a couple calls from people on
Oh,
their way.
definitely. So what are we doing Saturday? We're going to be downtown, right?
We're going to be at the Midway from 1 to 3.
Okay.
And then I'm opening up the Peace Center and the Church Sanctuary there on the property for people who want to just come and hang out.
Oh,
want
cool.
To go home. So from about 3 to 5:45, we have some films on
Oh,
drones.
nice. Okay.
We'll be showing in one room, and then people can just hang out. And then at 6 o'clock, it's the dinner.
Oh,
which is
wow.
provided Middle Eastern food, prepared.
Do you want to be on the live stream or not?
Restaurants. So you want me to do the whole show?
Do you want to? It's up to you.
can.
Okay. Okay, so tell them what we have going on Friday and Saturday.
Well, Friday there's a whole series of demonstrations starting at 8 a.m. at Neil Blue's house. He's the CEO of General Atomics. Then at 10 o'clock there is a demonstration at the General Dynamics. I keep saying General Dynamics. It's General Atomics.
Okay.
We used to protest the cruise missile at General Atomics.
Oh, really?
General Dynamics. But General Atomics at 10 a.m. in La Jolla.
Okay.
That's their corporate office.
And that's tomorrow?
That's tomorrow,
Okay.
Friday.
Oh, it's their corporate office? It's not the home of the CEO?
8 o'clock is the home of the CEO.
Oh, okay, so
10
there's two.
o'clock-
Okay.
I'm not done yet.
All right.
Yeah, 8 a.m. is the CEO's home.
Okay.
10 a.m. is at the corporate headquarters.
Okay.
3 o'clock is at Northrop Grumman. which is
Wow.
on Brooklyn Road.
Okay.
And then let's see, that takes us up through, and the Light Brigade people are going to be out
Well,
some
it would be
overpass.
better if we spread out a little
And
bit.
then
down the
we
line
have
a little bit.
forum
Look at the light
that
work.
night for people to come.
Okay.
And then on Saturday, we will be down Harvard Boulevard at the Midway
Okay.
from 1 to 3 o'clock. That's in front of the Midway Carrier. There'll be a demonstration. And then people are invited to come out to the Peace Resource Center. We'll be showing 3 half-hour films
Okay.
on drones between 3 and 6.
All right.
People can just come and hang out also. And
Okay.
then at 6 o'clock we have a dinner. It's Middle Eastern Palestinian food
Okay.
prepared by Haritna Restaurant, donated by them. So
Wow.
everybody go visit
Great.
and thank them and eat your food
Okay.
there. And then at 7 o'clock, or at 7:15, we will be starting our forum.
Okay.
And we have some great speakers. Medea Benjamin will be speaking. Rick
Okay.
Greenblatt will be speaking.
Nice.
We have Ajay Mange, who's going to talk about his experiences in the defense industry.
Okay.
And Pedro Rios is going to be talking about drones at the border.
And this is Saturday or
This is
Sunday you're
Saturday-
talking
this
about?
is Saturday
Okay.
night.
Is there a website they can go to
Yeah, people can
because this
go
is a lot
to-
of info.
Yeah, I
Here.
know it is. But, we've got about 12 to 15 different activities over 4 days.
Wow,
And this is the
that's
first
exciting.
activity right here out on this corner near the General Atomics Predator drone production site. But people can go to www.sdcpj.org for a full schedule.
All right. Very good. Okay, and so I'm going to repeat that. It's www.sdcpj.org.
You got it.
Okay. All right, and I'll put it in the feed so you guys can see it if
Yeah,
you want
let
to.
people know the dinner's free.
We got free dinner on Saturday night,
Free dinner Friday night.
and we got free dinner
Saturday night.
Friday and Saturday night.
And Sunday
We need
we
people to come down and join us. 4 days of action.
Yeah, 4 days of action. There's no excuse for not getting out to at least one of the demos.
Exactly. Well, thank you very much for talking to us. This is Carol with the Peace Resource Center, right?
Yep.
Thanks a lot, Carol.
Peace out.
We appreciate it. She's one of our hard workers here. Thanks, PDX. All right, so I'm going to keep it moving. I'm going to go to the next corner and see if we can get some more people to talk to you over here, rummage up some more peeps. We're on all 4 corners now, directly in front of General Atomics, just making our presence known. We're peaceful, of course, so the top's big enough, thank God.
We have a house for homeless veteran women and their children. We have about 9 women and about 83 children.
Hey guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Hey, you want to have some fun? Take a camera and see the cars down there, go film them. That's why all the undercover guys are hiding right now. I'm serious.
Oh, I'm not afraid of the undercovers. I'm used to them.
Oh, I just like to harass them and let them know I know they're here.
Where are they at? Where are they at? Right
There's
now?
2 of them. Those cars rolling their front line there. There was 2 sets of them. They're all watching.
Oh, okay, where the sheriff is. I see. Yeah. That's silly. It's like, really? It sucks that we have so many people being on government payroll just to spy on people like us that aren't really doing anything
It's the
wrong.
only growth industry left in this country.
I know some of you infiltrators are watching. Shame on you. You should get a job that doesn't require you to give up your ethics, because we're not doing anything wrong and you know it.
Former president of the Lawyers Guild, and she was the keynote speaker talking about
So what are your indie media or what?
Yeah, well, we're Next News Network. We're a brand new 24-hour online network.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I
You
mean,
got a card?
Yeah, well, I mean, when something says
Sweet.
the camera decides not to screw with me anymore.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks for being out here with us and,
Sure.
and covering us.
No, I'm behind this 100%. I've been covering
Awesome.
activist issues for quite some time. It's sort of my specialty.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah, my name is Brett, by the way.
I'm Christy.
Hi, Christy. Nice
Hi.
to meet you.
I don't represent Occupy San Diego, but I've been covering protests with them for about a little over probably 16 months since October of 2011. And I've learned a lot since I started. I've learned that mainstream media totally ignores this for the most part, and when they do cover it, it's totally distorted.
Well, as it is with many things, I covered the Keystone XL pipeline issue. I went down to Texas for 2 weeks and covered that really closely. It was obvious on the day one that the mainstream media hadn't been honest about that either.
Yeah,
I covered the Trans-Pacific Partnership Agreement. I covered that while I was here in San Diego, and I was the only journalist to cover it.
Yeah, I was there, but I mean, I wasn't really a journalist at the time. I'm just I was just a person, but...
Well, we're all journalists now.
I did live stream it, but yeah, there was no media, there's no real media coverage of any of what we do. If there is, it's very little, or it's like, they'll cover the Democrat protests of, the Robin Hood tax, or the stuff that really is kind of like...
Yeah, it was really shocking to see the lack of interest in that subject matter.
I don't think it's a lack of interest, though. I think it's the corporate lackeys have to do what they're told,
That equals the lack
and
of
if they don't, they lose their job.
Yeah.
And so it sucks for real journalists. They're not, there's nowhere for them to even work. So unless you're independently wealthy, I'm barely surviving. I live on a friend's couch, but I don't want a job at CNN if I have to report what they tell me to report on,
Yeah, well, you'd be surprised to also find out that a lot of the independent news services are also censoring information.
Yeah, I know.
Doing a piece on that now. There's several that, you wouldn't know it unless you dove into what they're allowing to be printed, but yeah, they're as guilty of censorship as everybody else.
Oh yeah, I know. So
it's kind of...
That's all we can do is become the media, replace the media, and totally delegitimize them. Make us so their credibility is shot because.
Oh right.
Where?
Right there in that car.
Oh.
We could have taken them.
Oh, they got security all the way around right now. If you travel the route of the
You see the undercovers over there? No, they're parked over there by that sheriff, or they were.
I just asked you. So, again, we're just kind of right around the corner from where we just spoke, and we're talking with a young fellow here whose parents are from Iran, and they're recipients of some of this new technology. I just wanted to kind of get his point of view. His family is from Iran. I'm sure he has an inside perspective.
Oh, hi, Steve. How are you?
And you go ahead and say whatever you want to say.
Sure.
I need to get in closer.
Protest the drone war, and we oppose the killing of innocents. We oppose Cesar Ramo's law to justify the assassination of people without any sort of due process at all. We're here to fight for the Constitution, to just end the war on terror in
sounds
general.
great. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate it.
One of the you and I were just talking a little while ago. One of the amazing things about the Iranian people and other folks who become subjects of this drone program is that they're able to separate our government's actions from us, from the people who live in this country. And because that's just kind of the opposite of the way I see our government. When some person or group does something to allegedly one of our concerns in other parts of the world, we bomb their country. Whereas the folks like in Iran, they notice that there's a difference between us and our government and what they're doing. So, can you expound on that a little bit? Something I didn't say?
Yeah, I mean, it's just unfortunate that a lot of people here tend to see an action from a member of a group and sort of generalize that to reflect on the group as a whole. And, terrorists, there's only a handful of terrorists out there, and something like 1.3 billion Muslims. But, this conflation between terrorism and Islam or terrorism and Arab people is being done, and something that's unfair. And this happens in many other contexts, but it just leads to unnecessary prejudice.
Yeah, it's amazing that he was able to deliver that very yet softly connection between our government and what we do to the general population. What we should be doing, and that is actually getting the bad guys instead of the entire country or the religion or whatever else the excuse possibly might be.
Sure, I'm moving.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's pretty inexcusable to be killing 50 civilians for every one supposed terrorist.
Yeah.
I mean, really? Like, what kind of success rate is that? That's... we need this. We need people to know about this, though. I don't think Americans would condone this if they knew what was really happening. But with the mainstream media being controlled by the same people, unless we get out here and do this ourselves, like what we're doing right now, it's not going to happen. They're going to continue to get away with this.
Have you heard of Dirty Wars, the documentary that Jeremy Scahill is making? It's going to be released soon.
No, what is it?
It's a documentary that Jeremy Scahill has made. It's going to be released soon. He traveled to different parts of the Middle East and talked to people there who have
been witnessed.
They've seen firsthand the effects of the drone war because they've had these missiles long range on their villages, killing their family members. And
right.
he sort of talks to these people so that you can actually see things from their point of view, which is something that we don't have in our mainstream media.
Right.
The point of view of the average Afghani person or the average Pakistani person is not something that's represented
right.
in our media.
Right.
And the lack of the voice is what permits us to remain complacent in the face of injustice.
Yeah.
We don't see it, that we're okay with it happening.
Right. And we need to see it. We need to know that, they're killing 50 civilians for every one supposed terrorist. And not only that, but we call them terrorists, but who's doing the real terrorizing if this whole country's afraid that a drone's going to drop something to kill them any minute? It's like, it's not only the terrorists, you have to think about all the innocent people that live there that are being terrorized by us. And even if you don't have the knowledge this is happening, your government's doing this in your name.
That's
Americans,
right. That's right.
Wake up.
Yeah, and it's what we've got here is an absolute removal of the due process in this country, and just by somebody who has some credential pointing the finger at somebody else saying, you know what, this guy's got to go, and they go in and bomb him. It's just like amazing. I mean, we used to have this system that, I remember it was a quaint system, I recall, but it actually worked for the most part, and that was a judiciary process, but that's gone in this country. Absolutely non-existent.
Yeah.
And this is kind of a phalanx or a predecessor to usurping that entire process, for us. It's being utilized now on them, but soon it'll come to our country.
Oh, yeah, I mean...
oh, yeah.
I don't think a lot of people are sort of okay with what's going on because it's happening over there. It's not happening here. But these sorts of abuses of power will inevitably be transferred over to our own country, and this kind of thing will start happening to us. And if we let this kind of thing become entrenched, it's going to be a lot harder to fight it.
Yeah.
We've got to stop it before it takes root.
Yeah.
Right. And you can't put the genie back in the bottle. We cannot get rid of drones, but what we can do is go into your community and help make sure there is action to make, anti-drone legislation to keep these out of our communities and make it so the police have to at least get a warrant or a court order to be flying these drones around indiscriminately. Otherwise, it's just going to be a free-for-all, and they can do whatever the hell they want. And
Well,
that's not what we need.
I don't know if anybody, well, I guess somebody must have asked the question. It seems obvious. But the question I would have is, why do we need them? I mean, if they're going to actually loose 30,000 drones flying around all over this country, from whom are we being protected?
Right, and why do we need to give a drone to a corporation? They're talking about corporations are going to be allowed to have drones. Well, it's like the Supreme Court's already decided corporations are people. Now we're going to give them drones too. Where is the people power?
Yeah.
Really, where is it? Let's get that back. Let's say no.
fast.
We believe in due process. We believe in trial by jury. We've been the pinnacle of the world for this, and now we're becoming a joke if we continue to allow them to make this into a joke. There is no due process. Bradley Manning's been in jail for 1,000 days. Why? Because he released a video of a drone strike of killing innocent people. Why? Because the guy had a camera strap on his. He was wearing a camera strap, and so they thought he had a gun, and so they just killed everyone in the party. I think they let 3 people crawl away, but the video's on the internet. It will make you sick if you watch it. This is what we're doing in other countries, and you people need to be aware of it. That's all, and once you're aware, it's the first step to starting to take your power back and say, no, we're not going to allow this anymore.
So
one people, one earth,
So that's why you're out here, is to help draw attention to that?
Yeah, I don't want drones. I don't want drones here, but I don't want them in other countries killing people either. It's not just that I don't want them here. It's not like, I'm cool with it because it's foreign. I'm not cool with it anywhere. I think that no president, Republican or Democrat, should have that kind of power to say, oh, I want to kill this guy on this day. And right now, Obama has a disposition matrix where he decides every week who they want to put on this kill list. That's not acceptable. That's not something a country of our stature should be doing.
A lot of people are going to say, not Barack Obama.
Well,
That's
yeah,
not
I know.
possible.
The liberal apologists, they think that Obama is going to save us, but Obama is just basically continuing these same policies of Bush. So.
He's delivering us to the New World Order. I think, personally.
To me, both sides are the same. It's left and right. It's the same dog.
Right.
And
That's
it's got
just a
fleas on
dialectic,
it. It needs to be washed, and it needs to be a whole new. We need something new. I don't know what that's going to be, but the first step is us taking our power back by standing up.
Well, and we're sharing our perspective with these folks, these thousands of folks that drive by.
Right,
I would say there's a fair percentage of people that actually honk, and I would assume that's in support. And I haven't seen one
person yelling
finger yet.
Yeah, I haven't got flipped off yet.
No, I know, which is good.
Yeah,
and
it has happened before.
that's actually good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. So anyway, thanks for your
you're
time
welcome.
and your
Thank
conversation,
you.
and
Thanks.
see you later.
All right. Where are you guys from?
San Diego.
Oh,
Shall we interview these guys to see
This is Sophie.
colleagues for no drones?
Sophie Parrish.
What's
She's
your
with
perspective on this?
Occupy San Diego.
Do you think we ought to have drones?
She's been with the occupation since October of 2011. Can you say no drones? No drones. No drones. Speak. Yeah. And this one doesn't do any tricks, but he looks good, so we brought him too.
So let's talk to some more people.
Okay.
Can I follow you guys? Because I'm live streaming. Cool. Great job, guys. Thanks. See the chemtrail over there up there? Oh, he looks familiar. I've seen him before.
That's all right. We're old enough to forget.
Wait, I thought you guys want to talk to him.
What's that?
Don't you want to talk to that guy?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Okay. Who wants to talk to the live stream? Anyone?
Do I get to play with the puppies if I do?
Yeah, sure. We need interviews.
Okay, here
You're
we are.
opposed to drones?
We're sitting,
Right? You're
standing
both
with
opposed to
another
drones?
group of concerned citizens.
Yeah.
And can you guys tell us in brief why you all are here and what you expect to accomplish from standing out here in the sun?
The
Oh, it's a beautiful day.
first thing that I want to accomplish is to remove the president's right to kill American citizens without a jury trial, without any kind of investigation at all.
Right.
That's the very first thing. But there's so many things. One of the signs I saw just over here somewhere: killing shouldn't be without risk.
Yeah, that's a good point you make.
You know, how absurd that we're conducting a war where we don't even have skin in the game.
Right.
Where's the video game, basically?
Video game killing people. Okay, so that being bad enough of a sin, but then add to that they're killing more civilians than they are killing combatants. By and large, again, that were not enough. A third of the people that they're killing with drones are children.
Yeah.
Now, how can anyone, how would anyone even want to try to justify that?
Right.
It's beyond justification on so many different realms. Now, drones themselves, I'm not opposed to drones. There was a drone used in Montana just 2 months ago or something. Managed to go out and find 2 hikers who were totally lost. We probably would have died had it not been for drones. Okay? There is appropriate uses for technology. But putting weapons on drones is never going to be justified in any way.
Well, what if they just had cameras and they were flying around?
If they're just having cameras doing surveillance, I mean, I think that would be appropriate if they had permission from the sovereign country that they were flying in to do it.
Or if
Right
they had a
now,
warrant,
we're
right?
flying in Pakistan, we don't have permission to do it. In fact, here's something good that's happened recently. You heard that they're thinking of moving the drone program from the CIA to the military, which is actually a good thing because the military is required to follow international treaties. So if the military had been in charge of the drone program the whole time, nobody would have died in Pakistan from a drone attack. Because the military doesn't have permission to fly in Pakistan. Right now the drone program is being run by the CIA, has been run by the CIA since it originated. They abide by no laws anywhere. No laws, no treaties, they abide by absolutely no law except for whatever the fuck we want to do.
Sounds like the Federal Reserve. On a different note.
On a different note. You don't want to get into my next lecture,
That's
do you?
another corner on another
day, yeah. But basically the point is these people answer to nobody, and that's...
Not even to me, the citizen standing on the corner right here, which is part of why I have to stand here, because I have to make them start answering.
Yeah, that is the question. It doesn't seem to be that we have any ombudsman that connects the lower half of us speaks to support the system and the head that runs it. And there's nothing in between. I mean, we've personally tried to talk to our Congress people about various things, for instance 9/11, without any success. They don't even want to hear about it. I'm sure they don't want to hear about this either. So, there's no way to even get a dialogue going.
There is something in between.
What is it?
It's money. Right.
Okay.
There very definitely is something in between.
Yeah.
Part of the reason why we continue to have wars in the United States and why we continue to create wars, create conflict, is because we have to destroy armament.
Yeah.
If we don't destroy weapons, if we don't destroy bombs, we don't blow up planes, then we don't have a contract to build more.
Yeah.
And our economy, unfortunately, is based on the military-industrial complex.
Right.
We have to create a use for those weapons, and we sell weapons to the rest of the world to fight against us because we don't care. We're only interested in making money.
Well, 2 days ago, supposedly the United Nations and the United States, along with a bunch of other countries, just signed basically a non-proliferation agreement to sort of limit the arms that are shared with other countries? Do you think that's actually going to have an effect on limit anything that we do in this country?
I think that it is, as in so many things, a first step that is the only way you get to anything, is by making the first step. So, will it actually affect much right now? No. But the fact that it is actually been enacted is the beginning of the thought process. Sort of like the Copenhagen Agreement to limit carbon to 350 particles.
Oh, that's awesome. I needed that.
But it was the first time that every time I was there was something that needed to get incorporated. So in that way, that it is the agreement that it's weapons is something we have to work on, it is a good thing.
Well, I sure appreciate your passion. You're doing a lot of stuff. What's your name?
What's your name?
Hugh Moore.
Christy, nice to meet you. I've met you a couple times, but I need to remember your name, so.
I've got it. You know I've got it. I've got it right here.
Oh, we got a news van. We got a news van. That's good. Lame streams here. That's good. I wonder if it was one of the news ones that I tweeted today. Finally decided to show up.
Testing area. All the
Lame stream media. Okay, I think I need to go over there. Can you press the button for this way? Oh, okay, thanks. I gotta go get me some shade. It's hot.
Hang out now.
So this is just something we can run, maybe
News 8. Thanks for watching. You guys are watching the General Atomics protest. We're kicking off 4 days of protest against drones today. We've got all kinds of actions coming up. If you're anywhere near San Diego, come hang out. There's going to be free dinner on Friday and Saturday night. There's somewhere to stay if you want to come be part of the protest. We've got activities going on for the next 4 days, so get down here.
At the White House, in front of the offices of Congress people, they're religious people who are finally starting to wake up and say this goes against the ethics and the values that we hold here in America. So I think that we're going to see a change in policy because we bring force onto our government. This is going to mean less production of killer drones, but hopefully for the companies to make them.
Good interview.
Thank you.
Awesome.
The problem about going on the other side of the camera is all my fun buttons and stuff on that side, so I do all the logistics over there, and then come up here and one-man band as they go.
News 6. All right, that is one of the ones I tweeted. Hi, how are you?
You want to interview another person? I got two already. I'd love like a rant. I got one a local.
We need a local that wants to be interviewed. Gabe. No.
Okay. So we're still on the corner there, and now another corner of the intersection of Parkway and Stoke.
They want a local to interview. Who do you recommend anyone specific?
Actually,
I don't know enough about it to pretend I'm the expert. They want a local to interview somebody.
What the abuse of this technology is doing to us.
What?
For example, President Obama is using this technology to kill who he wants, when he wants, in places Congress hasn't declared war. He is not our king. That's abuse of power. Congress needs to fix it. That's the way it has to be done. They need to fix it now. It's very easy. Just repeal the laws they put in place since 9/11, and this kind of stuff won't happen.
So, by doing this, this is probably, in my opinion, probably the best way to get our message across, and perhaps the only way. I wish we had a few advocates in Congress for us, but you see anything on the horizon like that?
Well, see, that's why we're out here. And we're working on a domestic issue, too, because we're getting ready to fight tens of thousands of drones. Give them to domestic law enforcement, give information to the government. The whole thing's out of control. The more we have these demonstrations, the more we get people across the political spectrum, which is what we have right now, calling their congressmen conservative, liberal, whatever, then we got a chance. And we have to demand that they do something. They got to take control. They have powers that they have sworn to uphold their constitutional rights. Right now in here with the local connection.
Okay, I got one more question for you. What is the justification that is primarily used to expand the drone program to 30,000 units in this country right now? It's a jobs program. Don't you think? I mean, I'm not a genius, but it seems like you could use those tax dollars for something a little more green that doesn't kill people.
That's not part of the conversation. They say jobs, and if you say, wait a minute, they say, oh, you don't want jobs. Well, the fact is, in these austere times, we're deficit spending, we got a huge debt. Everybody's saying, why are we building things, spending all this money on things that maybe we don't need? So, we have to start cutting down here. So we need to really sit down and have a discussion about, do we really need this technology? Do we really need 10,000 drones in the hand of domestic law enforcement so they can spy on us and increase deficit spending that way? Or do we need to stop it now and get busy? And that's what we need Congress to do. Rand Paul, having a filibuster in D.C., asking the president for justification to use the drones here to kill people in the U.S. theater. In fact, any powers that the president has regarding this are granted by the Congress.
What do you mean
if the Congress
censored by
doesn't know
PDX?
what the president's doing, then they really have not been doing their job.
Do you think maybe they're turning their head the other way and allowing this to happen? Do you think this is part of their pay package?
Well, I would hate I would hate to know. If in fact that is the case, then they're committing treason.
So I've personally been involved in a number of issues, and I don't really feel represented at all. Not just a little bit at all. My voice is never, rarely ever seen or heard on the media, and well, not necessarily me particularly, but you've had the good fortune of getting on a few shows, and that's great. What can we do?
Okay. So, for example, we're starting off this big No Drones Network thing that's going to demonstrations across the U.S. and internationally for the next month, and they're waiting to see press, to see our photos, to see our reports, and they're going to use them to drum up more business, to kind of create this tsunami of anger that people are sick and tired of the Congress giving away our constitutional rights and starting wars in places just to make money. They have to stop it, and if they're not going to stop it, then they have to go find another job.
I think you're right. Well, thanks very much. Appreciate it.
Thanks, you guys.
They got some assistance.
Great interview. Thanks.
Thank you.
So what happened was that Obama needed to find another way to carry out the same goals, and the goal being to make sure that the American empire is safe and secure everywhere in the world. Drones are a really good way to do that, as this many people in the military feel, because they don't require the boots on the ground. Somebody can be sitting in Creech Air Force Base and be killing kids in Pakistan. But that's actually both what makes it appealing. I've always called this the Obama doctrine, that not only are drones involved, but also there's an increasing reliance on special ops, like the SEALs and the Marines. trains and so forth, and pulling back from the large street protests. But one of the problems was that
I don't know if he was MSM or not. I don't think so.
The people in Pakistan, the people in Afghanistan,
No, I think he was alternate media. No, this guy's News 6, so this person.
against the war machines in the United States.
There's a couple different
The other thing is, I think it's important for
media people here, but the only mainstream one is News 6 that I can see.
Do you feel that drones have a place in maybe logistics or information gathering and not weapons?
My personal opposition to this is I am opposed to the American empire. I'm not in favor of there being an American empire. So whether weapons are good weapons or bad weapons, I mean, weapons kill people. Weapons are not good things. Wars are awful. So that's where my opposition.
I know, but you can also like.
I'm not in favor of using weapons for war.
So if they were used for traffic or just or weather situations, it wouldn't be against what you're after.
Technology in itself can only be evaluated in terms of the use to which it's put. If you want to use a drone to fight a forest fire, that's great, but they're not going to spend $17 billion to build drones to fight fights. That's an unfortunate reality of the society in which we live. There are many things. I mean, these are good jobs. I know these are good jobs for engineers, for mechanical designers, for all kinds of machinists. But we need infrastructure. We need housing. We need railroads. We need public transit. We need solar. We need all of these things. This is what, and this is our money that's being, this is money that's being taken out of our paychecks. It's being used to pay for these weapons to be built.
Now I understand
why. To kill kids in Pakistan. I would rather have our money used.
Come on, get up, dogs. We need to walk.
Yeah, well, we used to be held up as an example of a solid system. So if we're breaking it such a, so egregiously, what in the world is that example going to translate to the rest of the world?
What we do is what happens is there's no opposition with Americans. Clearly, what I'm saying, and now there's part of the remains more energy. But we're also.
Do you think that's the goal?
Well, I don't know. I think that's collateral damage. Maybe.
Thanks very much, Richard.
Thank you, Carol.
Hey, do we have speakers today or no?
At 5:15, we're going to gather in the parking lot. It's informal. There'll be maybe a few people who say a few words, and then we're going to start shuttling people back.
Oh, okay. What time is it right now?
Okay.
It's almost time? Okay. Cool. At 5:15, we're going to head out somewhere? Okay, cool. All right, so pretty soon we're going to have a couple speakers and wrap this up. Do we have anything more going on tonight? The next thing's at 8 in the morning, right?
I think there's something on an overpass just a second.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We have Light Brigade at 7 o'clock tonight at I-5 and Claremont Drive.
Yeah.
That's right.
Overpass that.
And I'll be there taking pictures for that. But our next action is at 8 a.m. if you're interested. It is. Let me give you this information. So we're doing Light Brigade at 7 o'clock tonight, and then tomorrow at 8 a.m. we're going to be protesting at the home of Neil Blue, the CEO of General Atomics. That one's coordinated by Code Pink, and I'll be live streaming that as well, so hopefully you'll tune into that. And if you're coming to San Diego to join us, we would love that. We have places to stay for occupiers that need a place. We're also going to be having free dinner that was donated to us on Friday and Saturday nights. We got 3 days of Light Brigade, and we're also going to be demonstrating at North of Grumman on Friday at 4 o'clock. So, and then at 10 a.m. we're going to rally at General Atomics headquarters in La Jolla. So all kinds of stuff. And we're going to have a few speakers in a couple minutes, and then probably be wrapping it up. We had a little bit of media show up, Channel 6. Maybe they got my tweet, I don't know. But we'll see if they cover it. If they do, it'll probably be a 30-second sound bite.
Just today?
You know, you guys have to be the media, so hopefully you'll be sharing all the links this weekend. There's going to be other live streamers showing up. Punk Boy and SF, and hopefully PM Beers from Occupy LA, and a few others hopefully. So, be the media. Don't rely on mainstream, because they're probably just going to play it off like you know, there was a couple people protesting drones and that was it. So never trust them. Do the work yourself. Don't trust politicians to do work for you. Don't trust news to put the news out for you. We have to do it ourselves. San Diego.
Mike's there. Hey, left, we're on their way.
The PDX, it's channel, the Channel 6 is San Diego CW6, it says on this thing.
You got it, man.
Oh, so it's not going to start. It's like.
So do you think this will make the your news tonight?
Oh, yeah. If I'm here, it'll make the news.
Oh, it will?
Yeah,
okay.
as a matter of fact,
because a lot of times they show up and then we never see anything.
It will be the news because they send it on a reporter.
Oh,
so,
good.
So
okay.
To replace me, and that's going to be
her
stories for tonight.
Oh, okay.
So it's not going to be a quick, minute blurb. It's going to be something big.
Oh, really? Good. Okay. Very good.
So I got to find out where they are, because I want to go home. My day is coming to be over here.
Oh, all right. Well, thanks for coming out anyway.
No problem.
We appreciate it. I tweeted you guys to let you know this was going on. So. You're the only reporter that showed up, so it looks like you'll have the exclusive.
Channel 8 was here too.
Oh, were they? Okay, good.
And Channel 5 was here before I heard that they were floating around, but they were gone before I left. So
very good.
So you've had at least 3.
Good.
And we also share with Channel 10, so.
Oh, sweet. Well, we're in it. It's really good, yeah. And this is just the start. We're in 4 days. Hey, Chica. Dude, can you hold this for a second so I can put my barrette back in my hair? Okay, thanks.
Oh yeah, it's still going on.
Got it? So, what do you need to take a poop, dog? You need to go potty? Dude, he was rubbing his butt on the ground. I think he might have worms or something. I need to get him
Anyone
dewormed.
on the live stream that's a vet, we need some advice for Christy's dog right now.
We need some free vet advice from the 99%ers.
Well, there's a
shopping complex called Stowe Plaza.
Huh?
So that's cool, Medea.
I know. Who is that? Is that the founder of Code Pink?
Yes.
Wow. Was she the one that was wearing the little pink thing on the little pink patches that said, the one on the back of her back said Obama something?
I'm not sure, but she's so inspirational. She's so amazing.
I think I talked to her. I think I know who you're talking about. I didn't
she's
know that
a
was
big
her
smile,
though.
Big heart. Yeah, that's what
She
isn't
said
that
she was
cool?
from Frisco, yeah.
Because
I
Callie
can't
said that they
believe
were-
you gave the freaking Code Pink shirt away to Callie when she's not even here.
No, I gave it to her a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and she, I gave it to her because I had just had, like, I always
Next time you buy something like that, buy me one.
Oh, okay, what size do you need? What size do you usually like?
Large.
Large?
Yeah.
Okay, I might.
Extra large is too baggy and medium's too form-fitting.
Okay,
You know, I'm not trying to be
right
like sexy model.
Okay, but leave that there right there for a second.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it.
For what? For the coalition, but it's gonna come here. $60?
What are you doing? You want me to hold your flag? Yeah, I want a 99 cent, not 99 cent, I want a 99% shirt.
Okay. Well, I should be, why don't you just, next time you do cooking first, and ask where you get one.
Yeah, where do you get those?
I got this at Occupy Wall Street 1 year anniversary.
You see, you're lucky you get to go travel all around. I don't have money to go travel
I
with
don't
all
either
this stuff.
Stop the drone, stop the drone.
And I
get
don't
on the
ask for
phone.
donations either. I'm not one of those
Please
types
make-
of people to solicit money, you know?
Yeah, neither am I. Well,
I mean, if someone gave me some, I wouldn't turn it down, but that's not why I'm out here. I'm not here to get money, you know?
No, but the reason that I have been able to travel for a year and a half is because someone did give me money.
Yeah.
And that money was someone in my family who passed and was a banker. And so
really?
in all good conscience,
Do you want to
it doesn't matter, but in all good conscience, when I received a gift that was banker money, the only thing I could think of doing with it is traveling for Occupy and helping people and helping occupiers and helping this movement, because I don't know where that money came from that I received, but all I know is I was going to give it back.
Right.
I didn't know who to give it to, so I just tried to do as much as I could with what I had.
Yeah.
So,
Well, and I'm along that same vein. I'm going to be going to Vegas for a couple weeks for the World Series to play poker.
Cool.
And I'm sure I will catch a lot of flack for it from Occupy for being, you know, a gambler and all that and taking people's money. But, you know, I'm going to use the money for a good cause. If I'm lucky enough to win a lot of money, it's going to be used for a good cause, because I'm not quitting Occupy. But I do need to take a little time off, and that's what I'm going to do. You know?
This is a full-time job. I mean, like, it's a
I know.
full-time job standing. This is like the most important job is trying to get people on the same page in our country to be able to take our country back, to be able to make decisions. And however anybody can do that, ethically, you know, within, you know, not hurting anyone else.
Right.
You know, and if some dumbass wants to lose all his poker money to you, then
That's
you
what
know,
I'm saying,
That's
dude.
just bad, right?
That's what I'm saying, yeah. And
so I got to tell you a funny story. Okay, so remember the white
the white car?
Yeah, the white
without
car
the
that was
plates?
filming?
Yeah.
Okay, well, he's parked over there now.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm
so
telling
I
you.
went over there to use the restroom, and on the way back out, I was holding my peaceful protester button in one hand like this, and then I just was doing a peace sign in my other hand right when I went in front of the car, and I did a peace sign and held out my peaceful protester, and he, and they both kind of look up and they just go like this.
They wave to you?
I snuck up around the back.
Oh shit, that's
But
funny.
they waved, they were friendly.
That's cool.
Like, you know, I didn't ask if they wanted, you know, like, okay, well, you've been filming us so long. Did you want, like, an autographed photo, perhaps? Want to take a closer picture?
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
look like. I've been here since day one.
Exactly. You know where to find us.
Yep, you know where to find
You
us.
know where to gang stalk us
And if
every
you
day.
don't, if you don't know where to find us, I'm sure you're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, exactly.
And then put us somewhere where we don't want to be, where you can know where we are. And you know what? We don't care. It's the most important thing.
Absolutely.
Bring it.
It is the most important thing. But But I do need a break. You know, everyone needs a break sometimes, you know, and so I am going to take a short break. I'm not going to feel guilty about it, you know.
Of course not.
I got to do what I got to do for my life. And if I win a big tournament, I win a lot of money, you damn well bet I'm going to be traveling to every fucking occupation in this country.
Cool.
Because I've been
I hope
stuck
you
here at OSD with this, you know, same fucking drama, and I'll go worldwide,
we know
baby.
You're there, and we don't care. To get a job, you fucking losers. What? We are the people too. We are United Streets.
This occupation is not leaving. But yeah, so we're going to have a couple speakers in a few minutes, and then we're going to wrap up until tomorrow. But we're going to be out hitting the streets again tomorrow at 8 in the morning. We're going to be at the home of Neil Blue, the CEO of General Atomics. That one's being coordinated by Code Pink. Today was, you know, Veterans for Peace did a lot of the work, and they're here every Thursday. They're protesting against these drones. They need a lot of, they would love to have some backup out here. And then we're also going to rally after the 8 a.m. protest. We're going to head to the headquarters of General Atomics in La Jolla. Right now we're in Poway. Tomorrow we're going to be agitating in La Jolla, home of the real 1%. Straight old money over there. One of the richest areas in the country, La Jolla. And then we're not going to let Northrop Grumman off either. We're going to be protesting them at 4 p.m. tomorrow, and that's on Ruffin Road in San Diego. And Code Pink's asking everybody to wear black if you're going to be attending that protest. And if you're from another occupation, come on down and join us. We're going to be doing stuff all weekend long. And there's even going to be free dinner on Friday and Saturday night. So. Sarah's tired.
5 minutes or so, we'll be down to the park.
Okay, cool.
Hey, Rick.
We waiting on the reporter to get here? Is that why we're waiting?
No, we're just waiting for a time.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully all the reporters are finished.
Well, I guess there's one on the way, but yeah, that wasn't too bad. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, yeah, we're on Global Rev, dude. Keeping it going.
We got to see a lot of the old occupiers out today.
I know. It was nice seeing some occupiers out here. We don't have a GA anymore, but many of the occupiers have gone into many different groups.
I tell people that
and
Occupy has evolved.
Yeah, Occupy has evolved. We are all still active, but we've had to go into you know, other avenues and to be effective.
We're engaged in the community. We're all acting on our passions. Some people are involved in the green economy. Some people are involved in sustainability. Some people are involved in the peace issues. Some people are involved in economic justice. Other people are involved in the threat to civil liberties. Other people are involved in the police brutality.
What are those?
Those are F-18s.
Oh, okay. F-18. We're also close to Miramar. What is that? Air Force Base?
The Miramar Naval Air Station.
Naval Air Station. Basically, San Diego is like military industrial complex
We have
city.
Camp Pendleton for the Marines. We have the Navy shipyard. We have Point Loma.
We have 4 different bases. Yeah.
Yeah, at least.
I know because I deliver pizza to them.
Yeah,
I hate it. I hate having to drive in there.
Island, 28th, the Navy Yard, those two.
Yeah.
There's a Navy field on North Island. There's
now, are they...
Naval Air Station Miramar.
Now, besides General Atomics...
there's the Marine Base, Camp Pendleton.
Yeah, I mean, there's military everywhere you look.
Besides General Atomics, there's...
this Northrop Grumman...
Northrop Grumman, which makes the Global Hawk drone.
What drone?
The Global Hawk drone,
okay.
which is the biggest, longest range drone.
Is that one of the drones that kills people or no?
It's a non-lethal drone, but it provides surveillance and provides capacity to target individuals to be killed. So it still is a big, huge waste of, I think, our taxpayers' money.
Now, if you walk, stand back on the sidewalk here.
What is that? Do you know?
Trying to rescue them all.
Oh, okay.
Don't get killed.
Do you know how much one drone costs?
Yeah.
A lot of money, right?
A lot of money.
Okay, so why do we have people?
A lot of jobs for teachers, put it that way. Many teachers' jobs.
Well, to me, it's like if a drone is $1 million, why are they giving out drones like they're candy bars?
I would say our drones are probably 15, 20 million bucks.
Yeah, and Homeland Security, the federal government's giving them out to sheriff departments like they're...
I just saw the Global
$100 thing.
A renewal of the Global Hawk contract for Northrop Grumman to do maintenance on the Global Hawk, almost $500 billion.
That's disgusting. Why do we have people in the streets and we're spending money on this, you know? It's like, really? We've let them make us that afraid of some boogeyman terrorists that
people feel so much more safe. They think that their drones in the sky.
Yeah,
it's just part of the hype. Just like the hype is, oh, we'll send drones over and keep our soldiers safe. That's a bunch of BS.
Yeah.
When was the last time one of our planes piloted planes were shot down over Afghanistan or Pakistan or particularly Iraq? So.
And not only that, but they can't even claim that it's effective because with the real numbers are 50 civilians for every one.
That's probably about right.
So-called terrorists?
Yeah, 3,000. I think almost 3,000 civilians just in Pakistan. Pakistan alone, almost 3,000 civilians. And I believe only 60 or 70 alleged terrorists.
Yeah, and how many of those non-terrorists are children?
I think almost 400. I think almost 400.
Okay, so...
Coming this way?
Come on! Let's move down to the parking lot.
So yeah, we freak out and we want to take everyone's guns away because of 20 kids that died at Sandy Hook, but there's nothing about 400 children that died from these drone strikes.
Yeah, exactly.
So...
well, that's because,
and it all goes back to us trying
American children.
That's what, yeah, it goes back to us trying to act superior.
Read what Bishop Desmond Tutu said in his editorial in the New York Times. He said, basically, by trying to enact liberties for just American citizens, you're saying the rest of the world doesn't know.
Yeah, that's not right.
Thanks, Christy.
You're welcome. Thanks, Dave. That's Dave Patterson of Vets for Peace. What's that?
I think I'm going to put their big banner in the pasta. I think I'm going to put that on my sign. I like that.
You notice none of the bugaboos are here today? The infiltrators or the haters? Whatever they are.
Look,
I know they're watching.
Yeah.
Hi! Yeah, we're cute. We're sexy.
Cute doggies.
Either we're cute or he just really wanted to stare at us. He's probably an undercover, but they do stare at me because I'm hot. Can't help it. Alright, so we're giving out flyers to the cars as we're walking. We're always multitasking. We're always trying to spread the message.
Would you like a flyer? I think he's busy eating. Okay. I promise I won't count on the door.
Hey, thank you for all for watching and listening. Oh, look, the undercover's following us. The car with no plates is pulled.
Right
Just
up
pulled
there with you.
in.
I'll walk up there with you if you.
I don't want to talk to cops.
No, you don't have to. We'll just walk by with the camera.
I don't even want to give him the time of day. No. There he is, though. Now you know they drive Ford. They drive Ford SUVs.
And there's no plate on the back.
And they don't have license plates on the front or the back.
I'm gonna hide. No, let's see. There's two of them. Like if I stand right here, they can't see me.
Is it DHS or NSA?
I don't know, but I wait. When I went by them before we came back from the bathroom, I just walked right in front of them and waited.
At least it's not a line of riot cops, though. I mean, could be worse. One guy in a car without plates doesn't scare me like a line of riot cops sure would. So. Here he comes. I see him. He's not gonna do anything to us, dude. He's just paid to watch us. So that's what they drive. Look at, they drive Fords. No plates. See that?
Is that your sign?
Yeah.
So when you're done, you just break it down? You always want to drop the line in the water. You always got to drop the line in the water.
Oh, thank you so much.
You guys did good.
Oh. Yeah.
Let me give you some shade here.
Oh, thank you so bad. I say thank you so bad. Such a good best friend, Mama. Love you, Stinker McGinker.
Okay, hello everybody. Hello. I hope I'm not, attention, I hope I'm not interrupting anything. Thank you all for coming out today. This is right at the beginning of a big wave of no drones movement across the country and internationally. And in fact, they've been waiting for us to do this. The whole No Drones Network, there's people in the UK had a demo today at General Atomics, That's for Peace. And all you people should be congratulated, and we thank you for attending.
Thank you.
We're really doing something constructive here. I keep getting these emails and phone calls from people that cut across the entire spectrum, political spectrum, and they all are saying we're on the right side of this one. So let's put the pressure on Congress. They have to do something, and if they don't, they ought to leave.
That's
right. And the president,
They should have left a long time ago.
let's keep telling people that the president is not king. The president cannot decide, who gets due process and who doesn't.
That's right.
You can't decide who lives and who dies.
That's right.
And if Congress won't fix that, then we got a real problem.
He's not king and he's not a god.
Yeah, not a god. What we're going to do is, when you're done with your signs, if you don't want to take them with you, please pile them up over here against the thing, or pile them on the grass over here on this side. And I'll bring them tomorrow at the two demonstrations at 10 and 2. Ones that are handmade. Okay, the printed signs, if you want to keep one as a souvenir, please make a small contribution if you can afford it. I want it.
40 pesos
a couple more.
Thank you.
I want to thank the Veterans for Peace. The Veterans for Peace chapter in San Diego has been just fabulous. They're the ones at the forefront, not me. And they really are, we're really making tracks here. So thank you, Veterans for Peace. Cynthia Benjamin, our hero.
Right there. I asked her for a t-shirt. Right there.
So we are so happy to be here with the vets, with Cook Pink, with folks from Fresno. Where else? San Francisco, Bay Area. Where else are people from?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, Albuquerque.
Santa Monica.
Santa Monica.
Awesome.
Can we get a group picture before we break up?
Yes.
Yeah, but don't here because of the light.
Okay, so maybe we could line up in front.
Alright guys, I'm going to go down so I can get some
Let's have
pictures,
the
but thank you
tall
for
people in
watching.
the back and
Occupy everything, and I'll be back at 8 in the morning, okay? Peace out. Love ya.
go wherever you want. Anybody wherever they want.